Hello everybody, I am sitting behind a Garmin G1000 and we are going to be talking about how to load in a VOR or find a VOR when we do not know the identifier. And at first it might look, this particular G1000 might look a little different because it is the G1000 Garmin perspective that you find in a Cirrus SR20. As well in a SR22. So it's pretty much the same concept. Everything is the same, the way it acts. However, the center buttons that are usually here are just brought down here. You still get your FMS, range, baro, comms, and nav still up here, as well as the keys down here. However, they move stuff like heading, course, altitude, FMS, and they give you a keypad down here. That's really, and the autopilot's down here as well, and transponder. That's really the difference. And the load up screen is a little different. Instead of going straight to the MFD map, it gives you a Cirrus load up screen as well as a fuel screen. Now, so if we go to our flight plan area, we can click on there, and we don't know exactly the name of the identifier. Usually the first notch would be your departure airport, but for the sake of time, use the little one, brings up the thing. Now this is where you would put the identifier for the VOR. We're going to bring it down to the very end for the city. So let's say we're going to Miami. So I'll type in Miami. Alright, and there it comes, Miami, Florida. So we have multiple different airports that are coming in. I'm just using the little knob to change the, it's not even changing the letter, but it's changing the different things. Now, DHP, Dolphin, is indeed the VOR for Miami. So enter, and there we go. We have our waypoint of the VOR set to Miami. Now there is a second trick. This is the main way of typing it in, you know, by finding that through the city. But there is another trick. If we cancel this out, hold the clear button, go to the big screen. So we go down to nearest. Right, and we will click on this, go down to, well actually, go down to nearest VOR by using the little one, go down to nearest VOR, right, click on that, and let's say I just left the area. I'm going to do just a local flight, but I decide I'm flying around, I want to go down to Key West. I don't know the identifier. So, looking at the map, as I scroll down with the big knob, it is going through all the VORs, and it's actually showing it on the map where the VORs are. Now, Key West is down here, so as I get down to here, it should, boom, pop up right there. So for my departure location, there is Echo Yankee Whiskey. Now, and then of course, you could do direct enter. Now at this point, you're probably wondering that the flight plan is taking me through this little magenta line. You're probably, oh, it's going right through a warm front. Well, that's the ADIS line, and I would suggest going down there with flight following. You definitely don't want to be squawking VFR going through that thing. However, you do not need a flight plan. All you need is to be talking to ATC, and they can actually clear you direct. But anyways, that's two ways to find a VOR. The first way is the more correct way to do it. This is kind of like a cheating way, of course, doing nearest then direct enter. But that is it.